again everyone, and welcome to the first in a series of videos where I'm going to attempt to paint Barry's dog Rosie. Now this is something that Barry asked me to attempt quite some time ago, and he sent me a nice reference photo to work from. But I've been putting it off because to paint a portrait of someone's pet is quite a different undertaking than just to paint a subject that someone asks for. Like if someone asks for a dragon, obviously you paint a dragon. They haven't got a particular dragon in mind mostly. So whatever dragon you come up with is a dragon for them. But if you're painting someone's dog, it's something that they are very, very familiar with. And you're not going to get away with any little minor changes and deviations. Even things like colour and stuff are going to show up quite a lot if they're different. And that person's going to pick those out very easily. Anyway, we're going to have a bash at it. I've got myself a nice bit of steel. We're going to do it on steel as usual. This is pretty much A3 size. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it up a little bit and weld the hanging loop on the back. I've already got some hanging loops cut out of steel tube. It's just a slice of the steel tube and then that slice cut in half. And I'm going to begin by just cleaning the remains of the blue paint off this hanging loop. Right, the next thing I'm going to do is I always give a little nick with a file just in the centre here, just so if you hang it up on a nail or a screw, it's got something to engage with. There you go, it doesn't really need any more than that. Right, now I'm just going to mark a centre line on the steel and a suitable distance down for that hanger. I'm only going to mark in pencil, just enough to show me where I need to weld that loop on. Right, well now that's held on there with the magnet, I can go ahead and weld it on, hopefully. Well, look at the mess I made of that. I think I'm going to have to knock that off and make up a fresh bit. Well, there we go. I've cut a new loop and I've ground down these old welds, clamped it on again. And I've turned the welder down. Really, I haven't got much control. I've got minimum and maximum and then 1 and 2. It was on minimum 2, so now I'll put it on minimum 1. I think that's just running a little bit too hot. So let's try that. Well, it's not pretty, but it is stuck on. let's clean that up with the wire brush and see what it looks like when all the gunk is gone. Well, it's stuck on nice and firm, even though it doesn't look that pretty. Anyway, next thing to do is to file off and nicely round all the edges. There's also a couple of little bumps here I'm going to get rid of with the file where the weld has come through. Mr. Ginge is of course helping me as usual. He's there on his little square of carpet. Probably quite keen for his tea at the moment. Well, there we go. I had to take the remains of that brown parcel tape off just with some thinners. And this now is ready for degreasing and priming when I can get somewhere that I can spray the primer. It's rather too cold out here for that sort of thing at the moment. Well, that's all for now. If you enjoyed it, press like. Subscribe if you want to see some more. And ring the bell to be notified when we upload something new.